So I just went downstairs, folks, got a new drink, watched a round of Pointless, which was involving films, got every single answer on the board, like a boss, and we're back in it. Pick up some of this, just in case it triggers any missions, and then we try and remember what the hell we were doing before we just got embarrassed again, playing cards. So, lots of levels here. Look at that! Skellies must be super high level. I wonder if you can go there soon if you know what you're doing. The Fall of House of Raiden. Ask Dolores about the monsters in her manor. I don't remember that. Innkeeper. Ooh. The Merry Widow. Look how high level these are. Good God. Still haven't done Dirty Funds because I'm an idiot. I just can't. Anything that tells me to read shit, I'm like, I tried reading it and I still don't get it. See what I mean? Does this appear on the map? No. So I need to read something and... We'd need a blacksmith really badly. I'm so going to sell these books the next chance I get. Like, the things that you read that have significance that actually affect the world in some way or give clues, they should go immediately to quest items. There should be a distinction. I understand that it's holding your hand a little bit, but this is the opposite. This is like, what the fuck do I read? Like, because most of it just feels like dribble. Dribble that I can't really... No, I find it really archaic in how they've handled that. But we were going to check out some of these places, weren't we? So what we'll do is we'll check out that, we'll check out that, then that, do that mission, and then hunt for that witch. And hopefully on our journey we'll find a blacksmith. As I forget to place a marker. Come on, Roach. Or don't, you stupid fucking animal. Stop spitting at me, you old cunt. So rude. I love how this game looks during the day. Bandit camp, eh? How's it going, boys? We need to get off, Roach. This is just not working, bro. Our relationship has come to... Did that not work? I still got hit. That was awesome. That's a disciplined archer. Have I rested since? I have not. He's poisoned, so at least he's going to have to shift his ass a little bit. There we go. That's not actually what witches do, you know. Don't get me wrong, if they're pretty, then I definitely will. They don't even have to be pretty, just have to be available. It's kind of my rule as a witcher, try and make it with anything that's even remotely female. It's all on experience. I've done succubuses, I've done all kinds of fun guys. He's level 10, so we'll watch him. You're poisoned. Yes! Execution. That's exactly what we wanted. I just don't see the difference in what heavy strikes do. I love that so much. So I was lamenting the combat and the movement on the game on Twitter, and a couple of people were saying that they understand it's not too great, but they still like it. I think that's a really viable thing to say, because there's still a lot of fun to be had. It just could be better, and if it was, I think the game would be even better, which is why I don't think this game deserves a 10. Because there's so many things that should be better that were problems in the old game. And like somebody mentioned on one of the comments that they didn't have the resources for combat, they think, or I think that's the way they were putting it, that maybe they didn't allocate resources to it. You spend a third of this game fighting. There's like one third of it is exploring, one third of it is doing like narrative dialogue-y stuff and listening and reading, and then one third is fighting. This is the third game. If this was the first game, then I would completely understand it. But in the third game in a series, you can't say that they didn't allocate resources when the combat's changed between the first two games drastically, and then in this game it's just been, well, they say it's been sharpened a little bit, which I'm not entirely sure if it has. To me it feels duller, but that could just be me misremembering, which is a thing, so you have to be aware. Have I been in this church? This looks an awful lot like a church I have been in. Because there was a chest, wasn't there, on the left? Is this the same church? Different church? Same church. Yeah, we've been in here. I think this is where there's going to be a monster hunt at some point in the game. Come on, Roach. How many... I'm so bad with these menus. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. Yeah, we need to meditate. Next time I get off my horse, we're going to meditate and get some of our stuff back. Okay.
That's it, Roach.
Come on, Roach. You're better than this. What is going on? This is all, like, craggy and gnolly. He's littered with arrows. Whenever I think arrows in these games, I always think squirrels. Or bandits. I suppose I should have probably been... What is he fucking doing? Oh my goodness, I'm trying to roll and he's getting back on the horse, dude. You see the explosives up here? Can you meditate while in combat? No, you can't even go to it. Maybe I'm relaxed by violence. You don't own me, you don't know me. You didn't kill the archer. Great. There's two archers. And I'm locked onto the one that's furthest away. Awesome, because I'm such a great player. What, there's three? Yeah, this is really annoying. The good news is, can I do this? No, still can't. So we've got people following us, which I don't mind. As long as they don't have you fucking bell end! Did you see that? That's like 3 hits that guy's got on me now because I've locked onto somebody who's nowhere near me, trying to lock onto this bell end. No idea if you can stack them like that, but I try anyway. See ya. If we could get every action to be that, God, it'd be so much better. But instead, we'll just argue and hate the fucking lock-on because it's worthless, frustrating, and it's counterintuitive to what it's intended to be. Hopefully they'll tweak it and patch it, but they won't, I don't think.
Damn, you're ugly.
Fuck! You're poisoned. And you're blocking with a billy club, which is legit. So much for sound effects. See ya. I wonder if strong attacks have a higher chance of doing crits. I wonder if there's actually some kind of maths. I really should pick up that guidebook to learn some of the basics, so I can share them with you while I'm playing, and you can learn as well. That was a crossbow. Ooh, Scoia'tael sword. That could be like a katana. That was totally worth the frustration that the lock-on just caused. Look, we've got extra bolts too, and we've got a crossbow that's better damage but higher level. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm happy with that. So we'll save. No, sorry. We'll meditate, which should save. Does it save? No, it doesn't save. Then we'll save. And apparently we can't save. Oh, this game. This game. We're going to have some fun with this game, folks. I hope you're enjoying it. I know I am. Which, I think the sign of a truly great game is a game that can be really enjoyable to you in spite of its flaws. If its flaws kill the enjoyment, it's hard to argue then. Okay. These are renegades, and they're also low level, but one of them is an arbalist, so we need to be mindful of him. And an arbalist is just a fancy way of saying a crossbowman, or a projectile soldier, I suppose you could call it. Can we do this to you? No, we can't. I'm gonna watch my back here because they're all getting real close to it. And of course, Geralt is doing his ever amazing trick. That was really strange. Can I parry you when you do that? We've found a hole in the AI here because they don't know what way to go. So we can exploit that to kind of separate them and get the first hit, maybe. Got to keep our eye on that map, though. The map is very important. That's the wrong person to hit with that spell. Can we hit you with this? Awesome. There's the renegade leader. Yeah, the geometry is confusing the pathfinding, so the computer's having a lot of trouble getting to me. Because of the way that the hierarchy on the scripting works. The first hierarchy is to move into position to attack, and then the second hierarchy will be to attack. And if they can't get in position, they can't attack, which is why they're having trouble right now. Whoa! Guys got combos. It's alright though, I've got combos too. Maybe not. That went bad really fast. But we salvaged it. I tried to parry him, and apparently he just comboed my face. I'm looking forward to fighting a knight enemy who's a boss, but he's just a glorified soldier, so I can learn how that combat works a little bit better. We're level 6 though. Yeah. What are you doing? You shitting in the woods? Is that what all the cool kids are doing now? 50 crowns. It's a refugee. And this is a dude. Howdy.
Wouldn't mind a look at your
No idea what I just pressed. Right. So we can now use that weapon. And we're going to, because we've been using this weapon for ages. So we're not going to get the benefits of the poison. I'm going to sell the weapons to this guy, because I'm not going to get much of a better price from a blacksmith anyway. He'll give me a little better, because he appreciates it a little more, but it's not enough to break the bank, so I'm just not going to bother. We're going to get rid of as much money as we can, because every time I go to a merchant, I take money off him as best I can. it's a habit that I'm going to get into as much as I can. Even if it's not the most efficient way of doing it, it's one way of doing it. And then we'll sell hides to clean up the remainder of his money. Like, this is a great one for clearing up money. There you go. Boom. Then we'll see what he's got and we'll buy accordingly. I don't really need anything just yet. I'd love some water, but that's really expensive for water. Same with chicken. Chicken is insanely expensive to buy. So, yeah. You served your purpose, thank you, sir. Let us... equip that sword, shall we? This is a magic item, apparently. Puts it up by 20. It looks kind of short, though. Not necessarily a bad thing, just... This is a silver. Look at that. It's got high crit damage and it's got a chance to freeze. It's got 3 slots, though. The slots are what make it powerful. I just don't have anything worthwhile putting in the bloody slots, which is really frustrating as somebody who, you know, wants to play on, shall we say, a more elevated level of gameplay. I'd love to play better, but I feel like our hands are tied a little bit at the moment. Wolf's liver and a water. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you, but you bumped into me, dude. Velen longsword, what's this over here? Hardened leather, upgrade for armor. Somebody just... It looks like he's a... herbalist! Interesting.
Out of body live amidst such crowds, noise, stench.
Well, we are decomposing. And we are scented creatures, so I suppose it makes sense.
Got anything interesting?
I need to figure out what's trash here. Like, what is not used at all, so that we can sell it. Alchemist's powder, got a lot of that. Does that mean that it doesn't get used a lot, or that I'm not doing it enough? You know, I have no idea. I suppose we could sell some of this. Yeah, that's okay. It gives us all his coin, and we don't lose that much of the resource. There we go, that's a Quen... Look at that! For 2% in Quensine's intensity, 409 crowns. Dirty robbing buggers. Blizzard. That sounds good. Grave Hag decoction. We'll buy that because I want to have all the potions I can have. What was that? There was a second option then. Alchemy. He can do alchemy for me. Can he do anything I can't do? Ooh. Do I have to pay him for this? Or maybe they've just given you the option to do this instead of coming out of the shop and going in a menu. That'd make sense, because then you can check what you need to make things, and then you can go back in here and make them. So I need a red thing for that. I need 1 more white flower for that, so I should probably do that. And I need 2 tongues for that. So white flower, 2 tongues, and a red thing. That looks like the white flower. I'll buy 2 of them. I'll buy 3 just in case. I don't see the red thing, do you? No. And I don't see the tongue. So we can only make 1. Hangman's Venom. Versus humans and non-humans. Nice! This is what we should have had 10 years ago, because this is what's going to make killing humans easier. That, really important, and it's taken us too many hours to get it. But at least we've got it. That's all that matters. Can't be thinking, all defeatist. There's still lots of this game left to play. Wolf's Hide and a Velen sword. Okay. So, world map. We're coming down to this, as we mentioned. So let's get back on Roach and let's do this. Or nick someone else's horse, maybe. Come on, Roach. Let's do this, buddy. Even though when I'm trying to roll, when I get off here and the computer wants to get back on you and Geralt starts walking like it's a leisurely stroll on a beach and I take several arrows to the chest, I'm not very happy, but for all other situation, I'm not too bad. What is that? Endreggers. Lots of them. They're not too bad to kill, but they give me stuff that I don't really need, so I'm not going to go out of my way to put my... Whoa! What is happening to my horses? That was weird. That was like horse porn there for a few seconds.
Take it easy. Run, Roach.
The geography here is very elevated. Is that a bridge down there? That is a broken bridge. That'll do. I wonder if there's a troll near it. Ooh. Have we been in there? Yes, we have.
Come on, Roach.
Up you get, horsey. That's that graveyard we keep coming close to. That's the broken bridge. That was not a very good jump.
Giddy up. Take it easy.
The good news is we didn't get punished for it with 2 broken horse legs. Interesting tracking ball. I bet you fire that into creatures when you're hunting them and they run away, so you can track them down. It's probably a pretty cool idea. There he is. It's populated.
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
The Merry Widow.
Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them, drawing strength from the place of power.
We've stumbled upon a...
Somebody's doing some cooking. This is a human femur. A child's.
Oh wow. Lovely.
Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient. Or just plain clever. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls. Force it to go back to the cemetery.
This is how we do it.
That ought to really piss it off.
So
Gotta lay low in the cemetery.
yeah,
It's likely to crawl out after dark.
when it's dark and we go to that cemetery that's quite close to here, which we should probably do this. It's going to be a tough fight, but I fought these creatures before and they do hit really hard, but you can stop them with Axii and you can punish them. And as long as you can dodge the spit, we should be okay. Unless it's level 25 or something and then it's going to suck a big fat penis, but hopefully it'll be penis free. It's a suggested level 10. Yeah, she's a little bit, shall we say, high level for us. Come on, Roach. Might not need him actually. Cemetery's just up here. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna check the bestiary to get as many advantages as we can. She's a necrophage, I think. Yeah. She's vulnerable to black blood, which I don't think we have, necrophage oil, which we do have, traps, and Quen. Black blood. So we're going to use that. No. I don't think I've got black blood. I don't. But we do have bombs. We have a couple bombs. And we're going to try and make more bombs because bombs are awesome. We've got a better crossbow. We've got power. I should really go and get enhanced armor, enhanced sword, but we'll just We'll see how this goes. And we'll, of course, save before we do it. Good we didn't rush him.
Skulls he stole. My skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is. Right on cue.
Yeah, so this is going to be beyond interesting. Oh. The good news is the tongue thing is not too bad. It's the punch that's going to do the big damage. I think the tongue stuns you so the punch can do its thing. Bit like that, and I'm getting mad greedy here. I didn't do this either. Come on, Geralt, get out of there, bro. It's an intricate dance. Got her! That went really well. That is not a hard thing to fight, as long as you understand, you know, basics. Ooh, we got a good sword. Well, I don't know it's a good sword, but you know what I mean. Could be. That was a good fight. I'm gonna say, I'm happy that. That said that was level 10, but she didn't do that much damage to us. That level 6 A-Ghoul one-shot us, bearing in mind, folks, one shot, and she didn't. That was interesting balancing. I'm kind of confused, but happy nonetheless. So this was the sword she dropped. Really good for the Axie sign and the Ard. It's got good crit. It's just not as powerful as the one we're using. It has 3 slots, which makes it incredibly powerful, though. Look at the value as well, 520. Very expensive. But you'll never sell it for that price, because the fucking vendors are assholes. So it's just, it swapped my... I want the Griffin as my chosen thing. That was cool. I enjoyed that. But let's get back to where we were. Which is, we were going this way. I'm going to jump over this wall, then I'm going to call my horse. Hopefully it'll teleport. There it was. We can continue.